Welcome to Jyinxx Plays
Attempts. Hi guys, and welcome to Jyinxx Attempts to Play the War of Two Suns, a D&D campaign by Dallin. Again, I just wanted to apologize that you'll probably, if you're watching on YouTube, an onflood of updates because YouTube is not letting me post anything. So, so you can easily just watch them here on Twitch until I can upload them on YouTube. Alright, Dallin, here you go.
Thank you, and hello everyone. Welcome. Tonight is our 10th session?
11th.
11th! Well,
Yeah.
it's a miracle you guys have a TPK yet. I'm joking.
Ouch!
Almost dead.
Wow!
We have almost done that twice.
I'm joking. Anyway, I'd like to make a couple disclaimers first. First off, all art done for this campaign has been taken from the internet, and I would like to give credit to all those wonderful artists out there for posting out your work. Thank you so much. I take no claim for the artwork whatsoever. The tokens, however, are done by our dear Jyinxx. Second disclaimer, next week we will be taking a quicker break due to some personal issues, but we will be back momentarily. But for tonight, things will get quite interesting indeed. Now, let me get my recap notes.
You gotta shuffle the papers.
Fine, give me a second. There's no cards, sue me. Anyway,
Anything.
last where we left off, our party, Mira, the tieflings... My brain just went blank, god. Tiefling sorceress, Nora, the dwarf cleric, Edgar, the Kinku rogue, Sylvia, the high elf ranger, and Omek, the turtle druid, been captured by a group of bandits calling themselves the Freemen. However, rumors have it that other people are calling them the Highwaymen. Yet they decide to call themselves the Freemen, in their beliefs that they can do whatever they want, take whatever they want, and so forth. As they were pretty much keeping Omek in chains, and the others are being confronted by their leader, known as Bibbs. Bibbs, a large humanoid figure, at a height of 7 feet, pretty tall for a pretty nasty guy. Along with his
You said he was 6'8".
Yeah, he was shorter than Sylvia.
Okay, I was exaggerating that point. He's 6'8".
Details. Details.
It's all in the helmet, all right. Anyway, along with his partner in crime, Lamara, where they are also keeping another prisoner at the camp known as Felix, a high elf wizard boy, who was supposed to translate the markings at the old ruins from which they came from. Though they did make a good impression, it did manage to piss off Lamar and get them into a nice cold tent without their clothes. Omek, however, suffered a very horrible fate from being tortured, but was treated first by Felix. He was then brought out in chains in hopes of sending a message to Flinch. However, due to the fact that Lothar managed to come, slayed a few bandits, and save Omek, telling him to head back to the gambling halls while he go and search for the bandits and see where the others have went. The party then wakes up to hear news that they are now wanted criminals by the Iron Kingdom, with titles and wanted posters and everything, giving Bips the kind of leverage that he wants. a very, very notorious crew of powerful people under his command. And now he plots his efforts to kill Flinch and take the rest of what he owns, sending off Sylvia along with another bandit scout. Scott, I believe. As Omek goes back to the bandit camp, waking up early in the morning, and the rest of them try to find some things to do, and we now cut to the scene where Sylvia makes her way to the tavern.
All right.
Alright, let me just change up the music quite a bit. Oh no.
What?
Does everyone see the map?
I see the
I
map,
guess.
yes.
Yep.
Alright, I need to refresh real quick because I do not see it.
I see the big map. Not the tavern map.
I'm sorry, we're suffering technical difficulties. Please bear in mind. Let me double check real quick. Alright, Sylvia.
Yes.
As you manage to make your way through the forest with Scott right behind you, you do manage to see the tavern. It's not too far up ahead, and Scott just wipes his hands. All right, here's what you gotta do. You just gotta tell them that we have the other people, and make sure that Flitch comes alone. Otherwise, we kill him.
Aha. That's just an empty threat, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you are working for us, right?
Kinda.
Roll me a deception check.
I don't know. Whichever one is gonna pay better right now.
Okay, would you like to roll a deception or would you like to roll a persuasion?
I think they're both the same for me.
Which one would you like to choose to fail?
Oh, oh.
Ooh, ooh.
That hurts.
You're on
Yes.
fail one of them.
Deception?
All right, roll me deception.
I'm not gonna use lesser restoration for that burn.
Fuck.
All right, he's gonna roll his charisma check.
Please be terrible.
Oh.
Oh, goody.
It's like, don't get cold feet on us. I mean, seriously, I don't want to kill you.
I know. The feeling is mutual. Going to pat him on the head and start walking to the tavern.
At that point, you notice that he's definitely going to keep an eye on you as such as you start to make your way to the tavern. Is there anything else you would like to do as you make your way towards the building?
Not particularly. I'm gonna play it straight.
All right, you go inside.
Sup, bitches?
Okay, so
Well,
give me a moment.
great.
All right, as you you come up through the other side. As you open the door, the guard just turns to you. Oh, you're back.
Kinda.
Boss has been waiting for you.
Oh, I've got words for him.
Oh, all right. A Hartman. As you didn't see over on the other side, Hartman is talking to other guards. Right. Hold on, just 1 second. I'll be there in a moment. He then comes up to you, Sylvia, as they all make a rush. About time you made it.
Half made it.
Where are the others?
Captured by bandits.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we've got a lot of talking to do with your boss.
At that point, Hartman looks a little bit dumbfucked. And then he looks at you. Right now, French is talking to that other woman.
Oh, the other woman. You mean Satana, the one that abandoned us?
Oh.
Well, you see, there's been another issue at hand.
Uh-huh. You can enlighten me while we're over there.
Let's see. At that point, you then notice in the corner of your eye, Trevor starts making his way over to you. Lady Sylvia!
Okay.
Lady Sylvia! Oh, hold on, lad. Give it a moment. Lady Sylvia, you all right?
I'm just gonna make the waving hand motion.
I'm so glad you made it. Where are the others?
Yeah, about that, Trev. We're gonna talk later.
Oh, all right. Butch just looks at one of the grunts and he says, "Oh, go let French know that we have one of them back." Yes, sir.
And its primary objective to talk.
But first you're gonna have to start explaining to me. Yes, I would like to know too. As he tries to go up to you for a hug.
I will just point at the floor.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Intimidation. 9. Fuck. I can't see the die because it's hidden.
Hidden? What do you mean?
Like, it's hidden behind the, names. It works!
At that point, he's like, "Oh, okay, no hug."
Grovel.
As you get this moment to like, he doesn't quite grovel, but he gets the message that you don't want to be embraced right now.
He may have a head pat.
Where's Mira and Nora?
Captured by bandits.
Are they all right?
Yeah, they're fine.
Did they hurt you?
No. They made me cold. It's the truth.
At that point, Trevor starts to think odd things.
I'm going to lightly bap him on the forehead.
Ah! Why? Why did you do that?
Oh, I love
Because
Trevor
I can
so
see
much.
into your mind.
I was just worried. At
Mm.
this is point, he starts to look at you up and down to make sure that you're not hurt or anything. You're still pretty banged up, but you managed to get back some of your strength.
We'll talk about what happened inside of the ruins later.
And at that point, you then start to see at the doorway open up Flinch and Satana just emerging. And one of the guys just points over to you and such. Satana is definitely not happy, and Flinch is like, "Oh, good, some news."
Satana, so good to see you. Where were you?
Where were you? And at that point,
Inside the
Satana points.
ruin.
The ruins? How did you
Yes.
get in the ruins?
Well, there was this whole thing, some random gibberish we heard, and then we just said the words backwards, and ta-da, open sesame.
Flinch is like, "That is quite astonishing. Did you happen to get anything inside?" Flinch! And at that point, Satana turns to you. It's like, all right. Look, how about we talk about this in my office?
Yeah, I think it's more prominent that we talk about it here.
Satana then says, "Then start explaining. Why did you go into the ruins?"
Well, simple. You weren't back after an hour or so, and we fled for our lives, so we went inside. We had this whole adventure. We found out that it's actually a space station of some sort. ancient gnome technology.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Why?
Because you said space station and ancient gnomes.
Fine.
Oh.
Not bad.
In some cases, most of the other people kind of believe you. Like, space station. What the heck? What's space? Is he talking about the stuff in a box or in between a tree? Gnomes? Wait, you mean those short little guys with the magic, right?
Yes. And it's not magic.
You know, they're like, you get a sense that some of the grunts are just mocking you hearing this. Satana's like, you're telling me that that ruins is ancient gnomish heritage?
Yes. And
Did
it's
you
currently
touch-
exploded. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
I need you to roll me a anti-grapple check, which would be your athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yes,
With disadvantage or normal?
normal. Just
Okay,
normal.
so 20.
All right. At that point, like Satana's like, trying to go forth and grab onto your collars, but you managed to move back, and then Trevor's like, whoa.
I didn't do anything. It
You-
was all the dwarf.
You blew up ancient heritage of lost technology.
You're telling me I didn't do it, though. Although I did get some intel on what was in there.
Flinch is just like rubbing his temples. Oh, I could have made a fortune if I had my hands on that. That's why
Well-
they were up there.
Well, Flinch, to be fair, I do have some of the information that still could make you rich.
Roll me another persuasion check.
No disadvantage?
No disadvantage.
11. Damn.
Fine, but we're not going to talk out here. We're going back into my office to discuss this. Satana's like, no, we are going to go and take care of this bandit situation before the Iron Men get here again.
Oh, real quick. So the bandits are not hostile towards us currently. Turns out, Satana, we're wanted right now.
Yes, I know. I'm wanted. And they came here looking for us.
Oh. Well, see, the bandit leader wants all of your shit, Flinch.
Well, I mean, yes, I'm pretty sure a group of bandits would want everything.
Yeah, but they specifically want your shit.
Well, I mean, it is a nice home, but they're not going to have it.
Yeah, but they want it in exchange for our lives.
Huh. Huh. Ha.
I expect
Oh.
Trevor's about to faint.
Trevor's like, they're being held hostage?
Yes.
Oh. Oh no. Lady Mira. Nora. Bird
Well,
lady.
they're fine.
Bird lady. Sorry.
It's fine. At that point, Flint is like starting to laugh. Are you kidding? I mean, you technically kind of work for me, but why would I give away everything for your friends?
It's actually my thoughts on that regard.
Ah, I mean, look, I really. Besides, about this information you gave me, Satana just quickly turns and looks at Flinch. Flinch, you got us into this mess. And I get nothing returned. It's not my fault that they failed at their jobs.
The forbidden knowledge.
Well, perhaps if you give me this forbidden knowledge, I'd be convinced.
The problem is that Olmec's really the only one who can draw the map that we had, but I still recall enough details.
Roll me a
Turns
deception
out-
check.
Ah, darn. 14.
All right, continue what you were saying.
turns out there's quite a lot about this we don't know about our lone little blue marble.
Wait, Olmec has been captured?
Well, yes. Last I saw, he was supposed to be heading towards here to give a message to you, but never returned.
Oh, my turtle. He's lost in the woods. Ah, I knew I should have sent my own men. I knew I should have sent my own men. Flinch!
And why didn't you? An escort would have been nice.
All right, if you're telling me that Olmec has the information, where do you think he is right now?
Would be somewhere between here and the bandit camp.
Oh, I mean, what? Did he escape?
No, he was sent over here to deliver the message.
With who?
I can't remember the name of the guy, but he was very murder happy.
Oh God! At that point, Flinch is like, he might be dead. He might be dead. Butch! Yes, sir. We're going to do a search party. Make sure that you bring plenty of bags.
For the bodies?
At that point, Flinch just turns to you. You're not going to get a cent out of this.
Oh, I know who I want to work for.
Not only did you fail to get rid of the bandits, you got captured, and now that the ruins are destroyed. I can't write this in my book. Trevor's like, but wait, Mr. Rayner, please, you have to do something for him. I mean, you can't just leave him out there. The bandits. What if they get killed? What if my Toto gets killed? He has far more knowledge than I can comprehend. Heck, it's very hard to find someone who knows about old lore. This day and age. And at that point, Satana then quickly turns to you, Sylvia, and she says, Sylvia, right now we don't have much to discuss. And if they are still alive, then I'm going with you to get them back.
All I need.
So you're going to lead us there. You're going to tell me how many there are, and we're not going to take any survivors. Yes, finally! Finally, someone who's actually going to take care of this problem. Which is, sir. Do you still want us to go find out where Olmec is? Yes, please! We need to at least bring him back. God. At that point, you see Flinch just walking away, rubbing his head. As if today could have get any worse. I have been stomped into my establishment, and now the people I hired do not know what they're doing. At that point,
Sylvia's going to crack a little bit of a smile, seeing him in suffering.
Satana is just staring you with an angry glare. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving.
Oh.
Mama Bear's mad.
18.
18. Alright, she's gonna make an intimidation check. Alright. You get the sensation that she's very upset about what you guys did, and she's taking it out on you with a stare, but you don't seem quite fazed by it.
I didn't do it.
Fine. Hartman pretty much just like, alright, we're gonna need at least 6 guys. We're gonna have to search around the encampment. We're gonna have to make sure that we trail all the places up in the forests, and you see all of them just groan, oh, but it's snowing. I don't give a damn if you're gonna get cold. Flinch needs that guy back. Move it! As he stomps his foot and all the other guards are not on station start to gather up and head towards the arena. By the way, he then looks over at you, Sylvia. Did you still see our supplies there?
Yes.
Good. Would you take care of the bandits? We'll come and get the supplies. At that point, Trevor's like, "Oh, this is terrible," as he takes a seat. This is awful. This is the worst thing I could ever imagine. Barkeep, can you please give me a glass of ale?
I'm not paying for that. Speaking of, I have no money.
Satana is just staring you down. We're going. Now.
Let's.
At that point, she grabs Trevor. What? We're all going. But
I'm sorry, what?
he's coming along with us.
You're bringing the bard.
Are you sure about that?
Why me? We need a distraction. What?
Fair enough.
Wait a minute. Don't I gotta say this? No.
No.
Oh. And over in the corner is like, you see little Sarah eating pancakes, and Father is just like wiping her mouth. All right, so we're gonna go back to the Northern Passage, and I need to take a quick 2-minute break to fix up some stuff. So I will be right back. In the meantime, you can all discuss yourselves what you plan on doing.
So I was not expecting Satana to be there.
Expect the unexpected.
Indeed. What's the plan?
Hiccup.
When the fighting starts, grab a weapon and start swinging.
Fair enough.
But personally, I'm gonna try and find a weapon, like one of mine, please. But
I
Yeah,
want
I-
my cold daggers.
I'm
I'm
work with-
going to try and convince the scout to stick with us.
I'm gonna try and at least, get
I'll
a
just
weapon.
bring
If
rope.
not, there's plenty of thing you can do unarmed.
I want to try to get someone to drink the poison. Maybe the band.
Mira, what are you thinking?
I kind of want to see what happens when they get here, because
There's gonna be
it's gonna be a
turtle going.
shit show, and I don't like Flint at all.
Nah, me neither. He's a filthy drow.
Where does that come from? This
Ow.
Drow.
Ow. Well, I mean, you sent Sylvia to talk, so
Not the brightest idea, but
You decided to go.
Yes.
because I'm the only one that can move with stealth.
You had a guide.
Yeah, but he also gets to move with stealth.
Well, so you can't send the Ken Q because,
Well, they don't know that you can speak yet. So that
I
wouldn't
can only speak
exactly
in
be.
mimicry.
Well, yeah, but that wouldn't exactly make for a really good speech.
Right.
Unless he were to deliver it directly to you, you repeat it back and then go and deliver it. You know
Yeah,
what? That
that's
probably would have been better.
Hmm.
Oh well. Now that Satana's here, I think the scout.
Is okay, happy? Actually, no. The scout would know that she's
Probably. Not about Trevor, though. Although, I
Trevor,
don't think Trevor's
honestly
gonna
is
be-
my favorite character.
because
I absolutely love Trevor so much.
because he reminds you of Huxon.
No, I don't think. I just like how pathetic he is. I think that's my favorite thing. He's just so funny.
Alright, I like to apologize. I was just corrected that the little gnome girl was not named Sarah, it was named Samantha. That was my hiccup. Thank you for reminding me.
Excellent.
Also, Omek, we gotta go back to you, boy, as you are currently in your wolf form, scourging through the forest.
You cut out, Alan.
Scouring through the forest. I'm sorry, my mic is a little messing up a bit. Am I coming clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Omek, you are in wolf form.
Woof.
Yes.
That's
The
how
wolf
you
is made of
speak now.
wolf.
You guys speaking wolves.
Okay, well, I'm trying to make my way back to the camp.
Alrighty then. As you look above, you do notice that there are some bandits up in the tower nearby. They seem to be on heavy watch. Would you like to keep running towards that direction, or what would you like to do?
I need to get back to civilization and warmth, so that's my driving thing right now.
Alright, 1 second. So you're gonna run there as fast as you can back to the encampment?
Yes.
Alright, okay, give me 1 sec.
I can honestly say I was not expecting this.
What's your AC?
The wolf, they see
It is a
14.
That's a hit. As all of a sudden, as you are running towards the encampment, past the tower, all of a sudden you feel yourself being struck with something. As it hits you right in the side, 4 piercing damage, a crossbow bolt.
Ready?
As you notice that a couple of the bandits in the nearby tower start to make a whistling sound, and one of them starts to climb down. And they are now heading towards you.
Okay, my movement speed as a wolf, direwolf rather, is 50 feet, FYI. And I do have a +4 to stealth.
Okay, so which direction are you going to run? And I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue to run towards the camp, away from that tower. And the stealth check is going to be D20 plus 4, so 17 stealth.
Wait, why aren't you using your character sheet?
Because the stealth is from the direwolf.
You have access to the sheet, do you not?
Does it
I could've sworn I
operate
gave-
on the sheet?
I could have sworn I gave
You
you
gave
permission.
those to me. I have wild beast shapes. I don't know why you put them in my name. I just thought they would appear for everybody. You must have dragged them to me. And,
Did that work?
No,
Yeah.
it's in all players' journal, and Omek is capable of rolling. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, that is a 10. So you try to get as close as possible, trying to take as much cover, but you still manage to hear the bandits coming towards you, rushing as such. However, you look back and you do see a small trickle of blood in the snow, so they are tracking you down.
Okay, well, I'm continuing my run
All right.
because I'm pretty much okay.
Run.
Alright, so we're now going to go to the bandit camp. Meanwhile, as everyone else is just enjoying themselves, Sylvia...
What?
Nora, Mira, and Edga, you guys happen to just be relaxing at the bandit camp and so forth. Nora, you just happen to finish up your latest creation.
You see, this is how you make a pawn. I don't know why you guys were using that thing over there. This is a pot.
You see a rusty bucket with a nail on a little 2x4 splintered. Well, I mean, like, we're not very good at crafting.
This is why you need to watch me, and I'm showing you how to make a pot. Here.
But we don't know magic. How do you do magic? Yeah, how do you do the thing with your wiggly fingers?
It's really hard to explain that. Do you believe in a god?
At that point, roll me persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. 1 sec.
You're trying to get a bandit religion.
Oh my god.
6.
One of the bandits just looks about. God, you mean the thing with giant antlers? No, you stupid. That's a druid. He's talking about the big lady with giant bare tits up in the sky. What? No, there's no such thing like that. Yes, there is. She's
I
elvish.
didn't know. Oh,
No, it's this one. And I hold up the amulet. See this? The anvil with the flame on it? This is Moradin's symbol. He made all the dwarves. He is the real god you should be following. And he's the reason why this pod is amazing.
Why the fuck would we ever worship a dwarven god? I know, right? It's
Hey,
like,
this is why I can make weapons if you give me the metal. Think of it. Extra long sword. It's a long sword, but even longer.
Oh, Jesus.
the bandits just look at you, and then they look at each other. It's like, look, we may not be that bright, but we're not idiots.
That is a great idea. I am going to make that a sellable item one day, and it is going to sell like hotcakes.
Look,
If
how
I
about
knew
we
what
just
hotcakes were.
continue fixing our stuff, so that way we can get stuff done.
Fine.
Yeah, well, why do we gotta do the magic if we got you?
So that you can do it if I were to ever get shot and die.
That's morbid! You hear Mira scream over in the corner, and then she goes back to talking to the little kid boy.
It's just realistic thinking. And I just
Felix.
shout back.
Felix just links in. It's like, Miss, the dwarf woman kind of scares me a bit with her
Oh.
logic.
You'll get used to her eventually.
he says with hollowed eyes.
Anyway, are you cold?
Oh, a little bit. Oh, that wrong. Sorry, a little bit. Sorry, my character last night was British.
Oh God, you're colder than I thought. You're having an accent change.
Oh,
I
yes,
seen this
I'm freezing. No, I'm sorry. Oh no, I am fine. It's a little cold out here, but trust me, I've been through worse.
At that point, he looks around and then he pulls out of his pocket what seems to be a small little bit of heated charcoal. If you put this in here, it keeps your hands warm.
But don't you need that?
Oh, I'm fine. There's plenty more in the fireplace.
Oh, well, thank you. Why, thank you. God damn it.
You notice that he has it wrapped down in like a little linen rag, so that way it doesn't get all dirty in his pockets.
Oh, that's clever. So she's gonna happily take it. This is really warm. This is a clever idea. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I could heat up this place more, but I don't have my spell book.
Where's your spell book?
He then points over at Bip's tent.
Ah.
He says he doesn't like me casting magic the last time I tried to burn off his face.
That I guess is kind of understandable, since you tried to burn off his face, but I don't blame you.
I mean, they took a liking me to a bit, I suppose. Egg, what are you currently doing at the moment?
I could just randomly walks around. Just being Edgar.
Egg, you look about and there seems to be not much going on. The bandits just seem to be laid back. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for like any word back. Some of them are keeping watch up in the towers. Bip seems to be in his tent. And Lomera happens to be inside another tent next to Mira and Felix. And you can hear Nora just arguing with the bandits about her religion and such. I need you to roll me a perception check, Edgar.
Perception. What? Okay, I'm a normal then.
Out in the distance, all of a sudden you can hear a loud whistle, and all the bandits quickly turn, and all of them just stop up, and then they quickly rush over to like grab their weapons and such.
Wow.
What's going on?
She just makes the same whistle.
What does that mean?
Make a shrugs.
1 second, 1 second. I'm trying to get the music. At that point, you all see them like get their swords, get their crossbows. Two of them pull out their rifle, the two rifles that they have, and one of them, Felix, like, something's coming towards the camp.
Maybe you should go back inside the tent.
Right. And Lomar pretty much steps out of the tent. Oh, you all heard that? Go check it out! And then she points over in the direction over in this way. You three! And at that point, she points over to the ones where Nora is.
Nora also turns around at the same time as well, even if she's not being talked to.
The bandits start making their way towards there. One of the bandits utters, "What? You with us or not?"
Yeah. You got a shield or something? Or anything?
Gives you a wooden lid off of a pot.
Fine, and I'll grab it.
It does not give you any AC bonus, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, at that way, they start making it towards this direction. And then Lomar shouts out, "Felix! In the tent!" Yes, ma'am. Lomar pretty much just turns to you. If that flinch bastard comes here, armed with a force, I'm killing you first. And then she quickly just walks over, past you, and then starts to make her way towards that direction.
Oh fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to Aidga and I'm gonna whisper, "Did you see where they put my staff? Do you think you can get it? I'm not any use to anybody, let alone myself. If Sylvia fucked this up, I'm gonna die."
Oops.
I think it was told. I guess saw where they hid this stuff, right? I think so.
Your weapons, as you know, is kept inside Bip's tent.
Oh,
I get
Bip
this-
is sleeping.
Points to the tent that the boss is in, that the bandit boss is in, and shakes her head.
I'm dead.
I guess just pats Mira's head gently.
Thanks.
She's a great supporting character.
Yeah, because I can't cast any magic without my rod thing.
Alright.
Okay.
So, at that point, Nora, I need you to roll me a perception check.
What does Nora see? She
Natural
sees
20.
Nice.
Natural 20, as you then happen to see a large dire wolf with a bolt sticking into its side running towards your direction.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh, Lord, let's show us that thing! We're eating tonight! And at that case, I need everyone to roll me initiative. Everyone except for Sylvia at this
Great,
at this
thank
situation.
goodness.
Okay. Initiative.
Oh, I saw an initiative button and I got excited.
Oh wait.
Oh yes, you can click your token and click the button.
It didn't work for me.
Did you click your token?
Yes. Oh well.
Oh wait, I gotta fix that. There we go.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on, let me double check.
Oops. What the heck did I do? Why did ad blocker pop up? Sorry, guys.
You're watching stuff you shouldn't be
No attribute was
watching.
found. Wait a minute.
Whatever.
Is your token not attached to your character sheet?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Oh,
Pull
no.
out your token and then put it onto the map.
Salt.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, your token's not set up to your character sheet. My bad.
Whoops.
My apologies.
That's fine. I could look. I'll use this icon. Just get rid of the other one for today, and we'll fix it later.
Oh no, I can fix it right now. Give me a second.
Oh, so I'm gonna have 2 mirrors. I'm now a ninja, guys.
All right, try again.
Oh no, there's 2. Big ass-
Nope. Am I supposed to do the one I just dragged on?
No. Do the one that I just clicked on. Here, I'll get rid of this.
Nope.
Drag it again. See if it pops up. I'm sorry, everyone. We're having technical difficulties. I should have tested this beforehand.
Wait, where's that song go?
Why is it not saving your token?
I don't know.
Default token.
You know, I'll just roll initiative. It's fine. Just do
Okay.
the one I just. That's fine. Like we'll figure it out later. I might click on my icon. Is it? Oh, great. A natural 1. I can't do anything anyways, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, I mean, you're still on initiative. All right, so let's see. All right, so bandits.
Oh, Mira, no.
There's going to be currently 3 bandits in this initiative. Lomar is going to do on standby. All right, Omek, as you are currently running towards the camp, you can actually tell that there are bandits armed to the teeth, along with Nora, rushing towards your direction. What do you do?
I have a wooden pot lid.
Oh my.
Let's see. Where's the measuring stick? Is this it? Okay. I definitely have the movement speed to go towards that guy right there.
That is Nora.
No, this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were red. My bad.
I'm
Edgar,
red.
why are you measuring?
I'm finding the measuring stick.
All right, so what do you do?
I run to this guy. Rar. And I attempt to bite him.
All right. That is a nat 1.
Oh, you
Well-
nuzzled him. He feels uncomfortable.
Why is that?
No, I think it was a nat 1.
All right. Let's see. Actually, hold on. Would you like to use your inspiration before I reveal the card?
Yes.
All right. Roll again.
Woo! Would that be a 13 then?
Rar.
What?
No.
Wow.
No, that we're not.
Wow.
2 nat 1s, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, yes.
Goodbye.
All right. Momentary confusion. You don't add your proficiency bonus to your next attack roll. Oh, dear Lord. So, at that point, you're running up to them. You're getting up to the guy. You try to go for a bite in self-defense as you just see this bandit going up to you, but you hesitate, saying, what the heck is going on?
Probably because of your fucking handle wooden thing, Nora. He's probably like, why is she charging me with wood?
All right, so that is your surprise round in this case. So, Nora, it is your go. As you just happen to see this wolf stop mid-track, try to bite at one of the bandits, and then hesitate for a moment.
I have an idea, and I am going to just. This is really stupid, but I'm gonna just run up, and try and tackle the wolf to the ground
All right, go
as
ahead.
if I'm wrestling him. I got this.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what would you like me to roll? In athletics or strength?
That would be your athletics versus Omek's direwolf form of athletics or acrobatics. If not, it will be a strength or dexterity check.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh my
That's 2 minutes 20. 2 minutes 20
Wow.
from you tonight.
Oh,
Wow.
oh Lord. Oh my
Guess
God.
Lady Luck is looking down on him now.
Would you like to roll, Omek?
I
would
don't
you
believe
like
the
to
dire
choose-
wolf.
Would you like to
Yeah.
choose to fail instead? You have that option.
you never know. You might roll a natural 20.
Is it high
No.
enough to beat a 22?
I don't know, possibly. I'm just trying to be encouraging.
Are we doing or we have to just do a straight check? You want to do a strength test?
Strength or dexterity, your choice.
All right, I'm going to take the strength.
That's a 7. So all of a sudden, you just see a dwarf rushing through the snow, tackle straight on, getting this wolf into a headlock. You are now grappled, Omek.
I got him. I got him. Give me a sec. I think I can take him myself.
All right, that's your action. You have a bonus action. What would you like to do?
I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action other than say, I got this. Give me a sec. And I'm just trying to encourage him to give me a moment to try and wrestle the wolf.
I would
Roll
say roll
myself.
me a persuasion check with advantage, because you do not know if this is Omek or not.
Yeah, I know. I don't. 15.
All right, the bandits are like, oh shit, and they're just stopping in their tracks, watching you wrestle a direwolf, and they are impressed. They are very impressed, and they are going to take their actions as hold. Edgar, it is your go. What do you do?
Edgar, let's see. Far away, Mike. Edgar's going to move. Wait. Edgar's going to move over here to watch what's going on. And that's it.
All right, as you get a little bit closer, you are currently unarmed, but you stand next to Lamara as you just happen to see what Nord is doing to this direwolf.
Yep.
Omek, you are just like struggling to get free. It is now your turn.
Okay.
You can choose to break the grapple, or you could choose to continue to
Smother.
attack Nora with disadvantage.
I would like to discreetly signal to Nora in some way that it's it's not just a wild wolf. It's an intelligent, probably Omek.
Unfortunately, you are unable to speak in your wild shape form. Not at this level.
So I like lick him and wink.
Okay, so in this case, as your free action, you just start to move about and start licking Nora's face. Is that all you plan on doing?
Yeah, just like licking Nora's face and like wink with one eye.
All right, roll me a deception check.
This will only go badly. All right.
as you try to convince Nora that you are friendly, but to make sure the bandits don't know who you are.
Right. Since my sheet for the wolf doesn't really have anything besides perception and stealth, what would you like me to roll? Strength?
That would be pure charisma in this case.
Oh, fuck.
As I said, this was a deception check. At this point, you start licking Nora's face. However, you start to like smear some saliva into her eye.
Oh.
Good wolf.
Oh.
Like you're just like struggling. You have his head around your arms, and you just see it like going about trying to do it, and then his tongue slaps you in the eye. No
Oh.
lethal damage. It's just like this thing is starting to calm down, and it's starting to lick your face like all over. Roll me an insight check.
21.
You notice that this direwolf seems to be very friendly towards you for some reason.
Hmm.
Wait.
Okay.
Mira, it is your turn.
I really can't do anything because I'm really squishy, and I don't trust the lady over here because she wants to murder me. So I'm just gonna hang back and just stay safe and not die.
Alright, so it is now the bandits' turn, and they're taking a step back. One of them sits on the stool, and they're all just watching you just wrestle this direwolf, and one of them is like holding the crossbow. Let me win when you're done so I can shoot it in the eye!
Hang on a sec. I think I got this. And I'm just gonna hold him down real tight, and I'm just gonna look him in the eye and say, I'm gonna let you go in a moment. Don't eat me. You're gonna be a good wolf, aren't you?
Nipple.
Roll me a animal handling check.
Roll me a turtle handle.
And I need Olmec to roll me another deception check, would be charisma.
I would like to use my advantage, my inspiration on this.
Olmec, would you like to give him advantage?
You don't need to.
Oh, at that point, it's just getting awkward the moment, like, Olmec, you don't know what's going on. You don't know why Nora is pinning you down to the ground and treating you like an animal. And Nora, you don't know exactly how to handle this situation.
I don't, but I'm trying my best.
Some of the bandits are just like getting a little bit hesitant. Are you sure that she can handle this herself? And one of them is just ready to aim to fire at Olmec. But Nora, you're still getting kind of confused about whether or not why this direwolf is acting the way. It should have been biting your face off. But you're not getting that great. Oh no, wait! I'm sorry. Your animal handling's supposed to be advantage because you have him on a grapple anyway.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
10.
All right, Olmec, do you resist?
No.
All right, so at that point, you start to tame Olmec, and I am going to say, Edgar, is there anything you would like to do?
Nothing.
Nothing? Alright. Olmec, are you going to just stay that way, or are you going to be changing shape? What exactly would you like to do at this point?
I'm going to sit like a good boy and woof nicely. Tilt my head adorably.
Alright, as you, like, try to bark and, like, stay down, letting Nora just pin you and such, the bandits, one of them stands up and brings out a sword. Alright! Hold it still so I can cut its head off.
Hang on. I think I can tame this beast. I just wrestled him down to the ground barehanded with this, and I hold up the wooden lid thing with this, whatever this is, and I just flick it off my hand.
Roll me a persuasion check.
2. I really want to use my inspiration on this.
All right, go ahead.
12!
Yes.
All right, the bandit's gonna roll their charisma checks to see. All right, so that's nat 1. One of them is like, "Oh, but we were planning on eating and killing it." It's got. Oh, wait a minute, and then they notice the bolt on the side. Ah, the fur's ruined anyway. Fine, but you're tying it up. One of them goes over to like the supplies, and that is the end of combat.
Hey, just think about it. I've tamed this wolf. We have now a giant dire wolf as our ally. We are getting bigger really fast here.
I would pretty much say at this point that they're kind of getting impressed the fact that you managed to tame a wild animal. As one of them, Gret gives you a rope. All right, tie it up.
All right, one sec. And instead of tying him up, I'm just gonna make a rope collar.
All right, roll me a dexterity check.
How long does druid form last?
Yes. How long does druid form last, Omek?
It is 1/2 my level times an hour.
1/2 your level, so that would mean
I think
1
1
hour.
hour.
1 hour. You have been running towards this direction ever since you woke up, and you would say, I would pretty much say you have about half of hour left of your wild shape form.
Okay.
All right, so at that point, Nora, you manage to get up and you wrap around the collar on Omek's neck. Omek, you are now bound by a rope, being held by Nora, and the others are just kind of impressed. And Lomara's like, "What's going on?" "Oh, you see, the dwarf just came forth, tackling it down, and now she tamed a fucking dire wolf."
I know, right?
So, kill it. We don't need pets. We still don't know whether or not she'll send that creature against us.
You want to attack the tavern, right? He's not going to give it to you. If we're going to attack the tavern, we got a direwolf. I point back to the direwolf. We've got a direwolf on our side now. This will be so much easier.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, shit. 11.
Alright. At that point, she just looks to you and such. We don't need a untamed beast. Get it out of here. Else we're going to shoot it down.
Fine. I'll just reach up and undo the collar. I'm sorry, boy. You were such a good pet for all of 2 minutes. Oh.
Is there anything you would like to do as this is happening? As you just managed to convince them that you're just a wild animal and you just got shot, and the fact that they think that Nora has you under control, is there anything you would like to do in this case? Anything that you can do?
Um, I. Well, upon the collar being removed, he kind of tilts his head and perks his ear up and droops a little bit, sad, and starts walking away.
Roll me a charisma check.
What's the point?
You're trying to convince them that you're friendly. Or that you're very just weak and timid.
Just have shit for charisma.
Well, it's not my fault you decided to be like that as a dire wolf. So at that point, you just sit there pretending like you're all tamed and submissive all of a sudden. Just sitting there, not leaving. And then Lamar just looks at you and Sonora's like, why is that creature not leaving?
I look up at it. Maybe I'm the pack master of this.
Roll me a deception check.
One more disadvantage.
4.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
She doesn't believe you're the packmaster, but at that point, she then starts to pull a dagger, and then she goes forth and makes an attack attempt at Omek, as she's trying to convince it to get it the fuck out of here.
Oh.
As all of a sudden, Omek, you feel a swift sensation of a dagger just fly right back at you and cut off your ear with 8 piercing damage.
Owie.
And then she shouts out in a very unknown language that you guys have never heard and says, Giata! Get!
All right. I
Do you
I
stay
leave.
or do you run?
run.
All right. Or which direction do you run?
I run past them towards the middle of the camp.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Kind of want to run over here.
Are you sure you want to do that?
When the DM says that, you probably shouldn't do that. Because look up there. Because look up where you're running. Make the screen bigger, the map bigger, and you'll see why. I said nothing.
As I repeat, are you sure you want to do that? I'll give you your final option.
I will not do that.
Would you like to roll a perception check and see?
No, Omek flops down on his back with his legs up and turns back into a turtle.
Okay! Alright!
Oh.
So at that point, all of a sudden, you switch back to a wolf, and then you change on your back, as then all of a sudden, everyone then quickly notices in this vicinity, notices it is now Omek who has changed in a very submissive form, as he seems to have surrendered, and you are now prone. And as you change back, all of a sudden the bandit's like, wait a minute, that's not a dire wolf! That's a
Hey,
turtle!
that's not my dire wolf. This is my achievement.
At that point, Lamar actually gets upset. I knew that was no ordinary beast. The bandits just quickly come forth, and one of them holds up the crossbow, and the other two start to hold up the swords up against you, Nora, and Omek. one of them attempts to grab you and shove you down in the ground. Do you resist or do you continue to struggle?
Are you talking to me, Nora?
Yes, you, Nora.
Oh boy. I am going to let them push me to the ground.
All right. So as that for it, they shove you to the ground, and Mira, Edgar, you happen to see this all happening from the distance.
Fuck.
I thought I wrestled a dire wolf.
Okay, so since I see that we aren't in any real danger, I'm going to move my way. Can I just go over there then, or do I need to?
A second.
And I am going to shout, Wait, why is the turtle back? Didn't he go with one of your men? Maybe you shouldn't kill him and find out what happened.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
And at that point, Lamara shouts out to you. And she points to the other bandits. Seize them all! And right behind you, you happen to see two bandits with rifles and another one holding a sword. And then Bip steps out. Who the hell is shouting? Are we under attack?
Right.
Lamar quickly turns about and walks over, as everyone here is at sword and gun. Everyone is being held up. Pip, I told you, we cannot trust them. We cannot keep their eyes out. That druid came back, disguised as a wolf, and the dwarf tried to cover his tracks.
Maybe we should ask why he came back first, before we assume anything.
Quiet, you devil! And at that point, Pip says, where is Shivs and the rest of our guys?
I don't know, that's why I suggest we should ask.
At that point, Lamar almost attempts to throw a dagger at you, but Bips grabs her. Grabs her wrist, and he's like, the only one who's allowed to kill anything in this camp is me. And then Lamar then turns to one of the bandits. Gag her shut. Tied up in her tongue. And one of the bandits pulls out a dirty bandana and starts to gag your mouth with it.
Great. Great.
You are now silenced.
Alright, I tried.
At this point, Bips and Lamar quickly just walk over to you, Olmec. Well, it seems as though you managed to lose our men. You seemed managed to try to come back. I like your guts. And then at the point you feel his boot stepping on your shell of your stomach. But unfortunately, it seems as though you have also killed many of my guys, especially my second in command. I didn't like him as much, but he had his usefulness. And then you see Pip start to pull out his large axe. Olmec, what do you do in this situation?
I go inside my shell, and from inside the shell, with an echo, I didn't kill your guys.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Vegas.
Actually, hold on.
Oh.
At that point, he's about to swing his axe, but he stops, and then he looks down. If you didn't claim their deaths, then who killed them?
I don't know. I didn't get that good of a look at him.
He doesn't quite fully believe you. And at that point, he raises his axe. Does anybody try to stop him?
I'm silenced. I can't. Someone do something.
I'm not there.
I know.
They shot from far away. I didn't see them.
I'm prone right now, right? Or am I
Yeah.
pinned?
You are being held watching this happen, as it looks like Bip is about to chop Omek's shell in half with his axe.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't have any spells for this!
Can I give him my inspiration? And I don't know. Oh, can I use my inspiration? What do I want to do? I gotta do something.
You can give inspiration for Omek to reroll his persuasion
Can you
check.
go, Dave? Don't die. Use my inspiration. Yes!
Don't die.
That's a number.
And at that point, he stops. And he notices that you still have the shackles on your arms and legs. They weren't taken off. They were still on you during your transformation. The only one that was loosened was the one around your neck. And then he looks at them. And then he, like, kicks your shell. Out of the shell! Out of the shell now, or I'll break you open!
Dave?
Do you keep...
Sorry, food. Olmec slowly peeks out, looking around from his shell.
Who broke your bindings?
Say that again.
Who broke your bindings?
Honestly, I don't remember who broke my bindings.
It's the guy in the woods.
Oh,
You gotta give him an explanation. She gave you a nat 20 for God's sakes. Anything you say will pretty much convince him otherwise. Just describe the guy who saved you as best as you can.
he was covered in wool and furs. Did not get a good look at him. But he came from out of nowhere, killed your men, broke my shackles, and then disappeared as quickly as he arrived.
At that point, he stops, and then he looks around. He looks around as though in a cautious manner. And then he smiles. Oh, this is going to be fun. Tie him up on a tree! And at that point, two of the bandits start to grab you. And then they drag you to the nearest tree, where they both grab some rope and strap you onto it, like fully wrapping it around you, where you are now fully restrained. And Lamar is like, "What about her? She tried to cover for his sex. I don't care about them right now."
What kind of tree am I attached to?
You are attached to a long pine tree, so to speak. It's not very brittle. It's still very healthy. You are fully restrained. You cannot move. You cannot take any actions, but you can try to make an acrobatics check to break free. But are you sure you're going to try to do so at this point?
No, I'm not trying to break it. Just druids have a different affinity for trees.
What do the trees say?
Okay, but is this a ability that you have? Because I don't think you have this right now.
No, it's not an ability. It's just an infatuation. Seeing, a yew tree is death or something like that.
At that point, Bip quickly turns and Lamar is like, "Don't tell me it's oh yes, boys, pack up everything. We're moving. And if you happen to see any more wolves, kill them on sight."
I thought I wrestled a direwolf. It was a lie.
Oh, shut up. At that point, the bandit just picks you up and starts pushing you. As Bip starts to make his way towards the tent, the bandits are like thinking to themselves. A couple of them are coming down from the towers, and you all start to see them begin to like heading towards the encampment. Well, a couple of them stay in the towers. And they leave you tied up on the tree, Omek. And one of the bandits bring you over to Lamar, and she pretty much says, "I am fully aware of your attempts. You are not loyal. You fool him. Where I come from, people like you have their tongues." And then she looks at you and Edgar and Mira, and she is not very pleased whatsoever.
Agna hasn't done that.
Yeah, but you two are both outsiders of this establishment. As you notice that the two other bandits over here start making their way into the forest, and they seem to be going to go retrieve something of some sort. She pretty much then points at Nora, Edgar, and Mira, and she says, "Put him in the cage. We'll trade them off once we reach further south." "Yes, ma'am." And at that point, all three of you start to get escorted towards the cage.
What's the material of this cage made of?
It is made out of stone and wood.
Okay.
It is very it is pretty much well constructed. It's got some pretty good ties. It is flammable, but I would recommend not setting it ablaze, because
We're in it.
yeah.
Cool. I have an idea. I'm going to lay down and try and take a nap.
All right. So
Right, you
at
said
the
ties. Ooh.
Mirror, you are still gagged.
Are my hands tied too, or can I like ungag myself?
You can ungag yourself.
I'm gonna ungag myself and then actually gag because that probably tasted absolutely nasty.
It tastes like ass.
Oh great! Yep. I'm just gonna gag and try not to throw up.
Welcome to bandit life.
Yeah. No.
Gross.
Yeah. So then I'm going to just kind of grumble and sit there.
As Omek, you are just looking out as you see the others now tossed in the cage, and the rest of the bandits seem to be breaking up the tents. while the others seem to go find one of their hidden carts. Meanwhile, gonna go back to Sylvia. Sylvia, as you start making your way deep into the forest, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Boy. How long have we been walking?
I would pretty much say you guys are starting to get right out of the building and heading about 10 minutes into the forest. But as you start to make your way, you remember this was the last spot that you met with Scott.
I'm gonna try and fill her in along the way about Scott and the whole thing.
You came with an escort.
Yes.
Where is he?
Somewhere around here, but he's fairly decent. I think we could convince him to join us.
Roll me a perception check.
Her perception. 20.
He is nowhere to be found.
Oh, fuck.
Trevor's like, are we supposed to meet him here? Or
We were supposed to. Figured he would have liked to see that you were along with us.
at that point, Zatanna just looks about. From the looks of it, would you like to make a survival check with advantage due to your ranger?
Favorite enemy. Yes. Survival. With advantage. Abbeys.
From the looks of it, he seemed like he took a running. He ran off from the location, and he's been gone for about 20 minutes.
I haven't even been in there 20 minutes. He's gone.
He must
We
head
need
back
to
to the
run.
camp. Run? What do you mean run?
He's probably going back to tell them that I fucked up.
But why? I thought he was supposed to stay here and wait.
Apparently he didn't. Zatanna?
Zatanna looks about, and she thinks, we can't go with you. What? If we go right now, you'll have to go alone. If he gets there first and tells them what happened, then they are going to die.
I don't suppose he can give me a weapon.
You have a dagger.
A dagger is not going to fall a giant bastard with an axe.
It's okay.
What?
It is better if I go alone.
We can't just let her go out in the camp by herself. You're right. You're going with her. What? Why me?
Sorry, he's what?
They'll expect someone to send a messenger with flinch. Or flinch. If they see me, they're going to know that I'm going to definitely kill them. And if we want to make sure that the others are going to make it, you two are going to go ahead and act as a decoy. Sneak around, try to find where they are. And if they're dead, we kill them and then we leave. I don't want to waste any more time. As she starts to make her way behind you. You're going to get there as fast as you can. You're going to try to convince them otherwise. I'm going to go get the horse.
The naysayers.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to grab Trevor by the arm and pull him. Come on, let's go.
oh, oh my! Either this is a dream come true or a nightmare.
Savor the moment while it lasts.
All right. So, at that point, as Sylvia, you make your way towards the direction such, traveling through the snow and so forth.
Do I follow the footsteps?
With your 14, yes, you can travel exactly how far Scott has went.
Excellent.
And right when you get at this point, I need to take a quick 2-minute break.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, if you okay.
Ah, fuck.
You almost died.
I almost killed all of you, yes.
No. Hypno.
Oh, yeah.
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 You should try not doing that.
I was trying to remember if us were there to hear the person that he described.
Hmm.
None of us were there. It was only Hypno.
in the tavern.
Oh yeah, we were there,
I
but
didn't know if
yeah,
I
we
heard
also-
him talk. If I don't know if Edgar was over there when he talked. If she was, she would remember what his voice was and stuff, and could have said something in his voice based on a description, because that would have been the only character like that she saw.
you only heard him speak Dwarvish.
Hmm.
So you would be parroting random words because you don't know Dwarvish, do you?
I only know 2 languages: Common and Avian, basically.
Yeah.
Air language of the air. I mean, I hope there's something about that she could understand.
Glad I didn't spell my character's name with a Y. Did I? No, I didn't. Thank God.
Hmm?
I just realized that there's a waifu in Konosuba that is Sylvia. Oh, she breathes fire. Neat. I'm gonna have to watch.
Talking hands.
Gonna have to watch that again.
What anime?
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Ye.
Why does that sound familiar? Is it the one with the explosions?
There's explosions in most anime.
The one with the little mage girl that likes
Make it a
explosion.
point in this one.
Oh, have you seen it?
No, I've only heard and seen memes of it. It was really popular like 2018, 19.
all right,
Online game had a thing.
Damn's here. Everyone get quiet.
I am back. So, Sylvia,
Yes.
as you are transversing your way and such, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Goody. Another perception.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
Natural 20.
You notice as you start to get a little bit further into this direction and such, you then just, other than hearing the sound of Trevor trying to just nervously speak, oh, Sylvia, I know this would be a bad time, but
Quiet.
I'm sorry, what?
Your tongue for a minute.
Is something wrong?
What do I see?
You don't see anything. You smell the scent of blood in the air. and then you start to hear hounds barking.
Oh shit. Hide.
Okay. All right, I need you to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, goody.
Do.
19.
23.
Not bad.
At that point, you just see him just quickly just take cover as quickly as possible. Ah! All right, as you roll for stealth, and you then come across, getting further to the distance. You sneak over through the trees, and you happen to see this little number.
Huh. Do I recognize those those guards?
Ooh.
You
Ooh.
see. Oh wait, no, there's supposed to be more.
Oh.
You see about 4 Ironman guards, 4 Mestis, and one very familiar Houndmaster. And you also see a very, very bloodied Scot.
I don't have anything for this.
It's like, oh no, it's the Ironman Kingdom.
Yes, and the scout.
That's the Bandit Scout?
Yes. Shh.
Alright, do you listen in?
Yes.
Well, well, well. What little hair did I happen to pick up in the forest, huh? As you notice, one of the Mastiffs is, like, in his face, growling at a command. The guards are then holding up his arms. You can tell, like, there's bite marks all over him.
Unfortunate.
Please. I'm sorry. Please. Please let me go. I want to know why you're doing in the middle of the forest. Oh, I'm sorry. Did one of my dogs happen to bite out your throat a little? But I still see you're able to speak. How many more of men are there out here? There's a encampment further up north. You will get away with this, you Iron dogs. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that last word again? Iron dogs! He spits in his face with some blood. You know, I don't like that slur. Especially my little boys. Guards, let him go. And then he turns around, puts his fingers in his mouth, whistles, and then the dogs all ambush him. Oh God! Ah! As you just hear the snarling and growling as they start to rip him into shreds.
This is not my fault. This is not our fight right now.
At that point, one of the Ironman gods goes, so, sir, continuing the search for them will be spread out then. You're right. Which is why we should go to the bandit camp. Get reinforcements. I'll go scout ahead. He then whistles as the dogs then quickly stop chewing off the remains of Scott and start to, like, walk over to him. one of them seems to have a hand in one of its maws, and the troop's like, "Come on, boys! It's time for some bandit killing." As they start to leave the scene, one of them heading out on what seems to be a horse, which I do not have on the map, but you are now left to yourselves. And Trevor's like, "Oh, that poor man."
I'm going to walk out and start making my way over to Scott.
Trevor just rocks over with you and such,
I do not have
looking
control of the
around.
character.
Oh, you cannot move your token?
Nope.
Oh, my bad. There we go.
There we go.
You then stand over the remains of Scott. He's dead. Not in very good shape.
There's nothing I can do for him.
Trevor puts a hand over his chest. He may have been abandoned, but I still don't think he deserves such a horrible fate.
No one does, Trevor. I'm going to get on one knee and close his eyes.
He has no face.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Does he have anything on him?
Roll me an investigation check.
Since the other guys probably didn't do anything.
On his person, you happen to find a dagger,
Okay.
and you also happen to find a letter of some sort. One that is stained with blood.
No.
Oh.
Bloody letter. And then you also happen to find at least a pouch worth at least 3 silver coin and 17 copper coin,
Well, it's a start.
along with a very old piece of ration.
Poor kid. He really didn't do this.
May the gods look after you.
I'm going to pocket the letter and the gold. And does Trevor look like he has any weapons?
Trevor has no weapons. He only
I'm
has
gonna-
his instrument on his back.
I'm going to keep the second dagger. Come on, we don't have much time.
Ugh.
He's got a head start.
Wait, we're
Dude.
going to follow them?
We have no choice.
Okay.
Do I see him over there in the corner?
Oh.
Or is that not supposed to be seen?
Yeah.
He's
No. Yeah, I forgot to remove him.
okay. Just making
Actually,
sure.
roll me a perception check.
Okay, why not?
Let's see what your eyes see.
God,
No.
It was almost on a 16.
Seems the coast is clear.
you know what? Inspiration to re-roll that.
All right, go ahead.
Because if he is there, I want to know. 14. Damn it.
Coast is clear.
Mm,
Oh, that was wasted.
yeah. All right. Come on.
Just for clarification, he wasn't really supposed to be there, so just ignore that.
Ah, damn it. So I burned inspiration for nothing.
All right. So, meanwhile, up at the camp, party begins to witness them starting to take it apart. It takes about a couple of minutes. Sylvia, you manage to try to track the others, trying to stay behind just a bit. You look back, there's no sign of Sylvia, Santana whatsoever. As for the rest of the group, you guys are just sitting in this cage, waiting as they start to like quickly unravel the tents, gather up a bunch of carts, which seem to be stolen. As you can tell, there are a couple crossbow bolts on the side.
How long has it been? Only a couple minutes.
It's been about 20, 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm not gonna wake up Nora.
Oh no, if you feel like waking me up, don't stop yourself.
There's no reason to, though. Yeah, she's just gonna sit there being depressed, because she can't do anything. At least she knows she's not, at this moment, gonna be murdered. She's gonna be sold into slavery. So at least that's a life. Again, sort of.
Jesus.
The sound of sadness. It is very cold in the cage. And you then start to see them like pulling this large wagon of sorts. At least enough for two. No horses though, they're completely carrying this by hand.
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder what happened to their horses.
Never horses to begin with.
You start to see them load up the cart by the carriage one by one. All of them are just leaving the towers and so forth. They start to like load themselves, except for one person staying up there. Omek, you are just sitting up at the tree, bound, just watching this all happen. And while this is all occurring, Felix just quickly walks up to your cage. Miss Mira! Miss Mira!
She's gonna kind of look around. Oh, you shouldn't be here. Go back to your cage.
At that point, he's trying to like, shh, don't yell. You notice that his tent is already broken apart. Here, I'll switch over. This is what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Bip is just like, make sure to get all the supplies in. I want nothing left behind.
You shouldn't be over here.
Shh. I can't just leave you like this.
If they see you over here, they're gonna be mad.
Yeah. And then at that point, he starts to drop something in your cage.
What is it?
It's an iron file.
Aw. Thank you, but... Okay, thank you. Go. Don't want them to see you over here.
At that point, he just wanders forth.
I'm gonna nudge Nora. Nora!
What?
And I'm gonna, like, slide you the file, because you would know more about it than me. Shh. I'm hoping that she knows exactly what to do with that thing.
All right. Stretch. Just hoping to get a little nap in.
Getting out of here is a little more important than your beauty sleep, my friend.
Yeah, I know. This is made out of wood and metal, right?
Stone.
Wood and stone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is made out of wood, and there are some heavy bases at the bottom that is stone near the post. It is mostly made out of wood, but there are ropes keeping this whole thing bound, and the gate is even like tied together with a stone lock. However, you can use that pick in some way to get out.
Cool. Can I use my experience with carpentry to gain some better insight on the best way to weaken this cage?
Roll me carpenter tools with a wisdom check.
Cool.
So that would be your wisdom plus your proficiency. If not, it would just be your skill.
8.
Basically, it looks as though you can probably saw it, or break the wood. It seems very sturdy enough. However, it might take hours to do so with just that little file.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while. You said there were metal supports on the bottom, right?
There were stone supports in the bottom with
Mine.
iron lock at the door
Okay.
or at the gate.
All right. I don't have a good way out of this. This is a little bit more strangely built than I expected. And I just quietly hand the file over to Edgar.
It just takes it and pulls out the dagger. Takes that file, puts it in her bosom, and pulls out the dagger, pointing at the ropes.
Oh. I forgot you had that dagger.
That is all. You can make objects a lot faster than I thought.
And then she hides the dagger again, so no one notices.
All right, Omek. Do you plan on doing anything while you're tied up to the tree? You can make an acrobatics check to escape.
Am I no longer being okay? So I'm not being guarded.
Yeah, they are more distracted putting it at the putting the cargo inside the carts.
All right. I shall make an acrobatics check.
Nope.
You think you got it? You think you got it? Nope, you're still tied up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do as this is happening?
I could just watch just to see where they've been putting stuff. Like, most importantly, their supplies that they got taken away.
Most of Flint's goods are being put into here. The rest of their tents and everything are being kept up in this one.
What about our gear?
Your stuff is being put in with Flint's.
Okay, so this one.
Yes.
Got it. I could really want your pipes back.
Can I take a look at what Lamara and what Lamara is talking about right now?
Roll me a perception check.
22.
22. As you can just watch the conversation, Nomara is making gestures and so forth. She's speaking with bips, and she seems to be in a very serious tone. This is what you are hearing. She's discussing with him about issues moving further south. And then it looks as though she is trying to convince him to leave you guys here instead of bringing you along.
Okay. Can I observe the rest of the surroundings, just the general area itself?
along with the remaining surroundings, it looks as there are no bandits at their watch post. They look like they're almost about ready to be done. Omek is still technically tied up, and they all just seem to be worried about their supplies. Felix, however, is helping him out, and he's just looking at you guys, and he's got this worried look on his face.
Hmm. Oh, all right, Ega, if you wanted to cut the ropes, we can cut them now.
Can we
Or
maybe
we
let
can-
her cut them and then us hold it up, like lean on it, so it looks like it's still standing okay? And then
Well-
So,
Well,
maybe I misunderstood how this works.
all right, so there are ropes tied at the edges of the gateway, and how the whole cage is like has ropes tying the wood together, like it's firmly strapped together and such. And the base is made of stone. There is a iron lock at the gate.
Can we use the file on the iron lock? How long would that take? You said an hour?
Oh, are you trying to pick the lock with the iron gate, or are you trying to saw the iron lock off?
Hey, Edgar, you want to try picking it? With this thing?
Edgar looks to see wasn't paying attention, looks to see what she's being offered.
Mira, did you say that out loud?
I whispered it. Or
Okay, I was just making sure.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not screaming.
Hey, would you like to escape?
Let's get out of here!
ugh.
So at that point, they all begin to like finish up a bit. Some of them are like getting onto the sides. Some of them are also getting onto the back, trying to ready to push it forward. Most of them are just walking over to the chief. And Nora, you happen to notice that one of them pulls out a crossbow, wraps the end of the crossbow, and dips a little bit of oil on it.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Where do I see which direction he's gonna point that arrow?
You see, then Pip's just like, you listen into the conversations like, you sure you just don't want to kill him, boss? No. If he truly is, fighting him might be difficult. But I would advise setting him ablaze.
Oh yeah.
And they look at Omek while saying this.
Aw.
Oh.
He's your puppy. We can't let him die.
It would be a good example for Flinch for sending this man to try to trick me. Shame though, I really liked him. And then he glances over back at you guys.
Just wave.
I don't think he's gonna fall for it.
Anything to get us out of here,
It's not gonna work.
or at least stay alive.
Well,
So, what would you guys like to do at these final moments?
Done.
Anything?
We need to do something because I don't want the turtle to die. I like the turtle.
I like turtles.
I say we could. Everybody's kind of distracted. They're not looking at us, right? So this would be the time.
See them about getting ready to leave and packing things up, but like they're ready to like do an execution of some sort.
Yeah. So my suggestion would be this is the time if we're gonna make a dash out of here, like let's do it now and then grab the turtle and run when they're not expecting it?
Ega.
I get looks.
Ega, can you start stealthily cutting ropes?
I could try to stuff of hand the ropes with her dagger.
And I'm going to. I still have my amulet on me, right?
Yes, yes, you do.
Oh boy. I am going to cast Bless on. Up to 3 creatures within range. I'm going to cast Bless on the 3 of us.
Okay. Would you like to roll a stealth check as you are chanting the spell?
Oh boy, you're right. I do
Okay.
need it stealth.
And I roll sleight of hand.
Okay, so here's what we want to do. Which one are you doing it first?
Try and cut the rope with the dagger.
You want to go first with that?
Yeah, sleight of hand, right?
Okay, yeah, sleight of hand.
Oh boy.
Oh, hey.
Well, I mean, I asked who was going to go first.
Okay.
So, Nora, right as you're about to do it, Eka just simply goes forth, slips her little feathery fingers over at the hole, goes to the iron lock, and one twist. It's unlocked, doesn't make a sound. She just slips it into her bosom.
Yes.
Just stay here for a moment. And I'm gonna try and stealthily cast Bless on the 3 of us.
Okay.
I think we only have 2 inspirations right now.
Do you want me to roll stealth on that? Or do you want me to just cast the spell?
Would you like to roll stealth?
I would like to roll stealth. Because I don't think I can disguise the verbal components of this spell as praying.
Okay.
Alright, pop up the spell and roll me a stealth check.
Alright. Oh boy. Bless up to 3 creatures. We basically get a d4 whenever we do something. Whenever we make an attack roll or a saving throw.
Alright, so with that 15, you go into a silent prayer as your amulet starts to glow. And Mira, Edgar, and Nora, you are slightly blessed. As you feel Meridan's holy grace bless upon you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else would you guys like to do as you start to see them almost getting everything done? Like they even take the tools from over here and start to like gather up their lumber supplies and everything.
Can Edga throw her voice?
I can only mimic. I don't have throw voice yet.
Damn it.
I think that's a spell. And I'm not even arcane thief yet.
You know, Edga, what you could do is go stealth your way over, like here, and mimic the one guy. Oh man, I gotta remember his name. Flinch's voice, and distract everybody, and we can go get the turtle off of the tree.
Wait, where'd you put my? Where'd you mark?
I mean, we don't like over here ish, like obviously in the trees. So like, if you could stealth your way like over here, and hide and throw and use your mimicry to say something that cocky that Flint would say, like you're all surrounded or something.
I can only mimic stuff that.
He said.
Yes.
Where's my lovely turtle?
No, because then they're all gonna look at the turtle.
Olmec, what would you like to do while they're discussing this plan?
Am I able to cast any spells in my current state?
Unfortunately, no. You are restrained and bound to a tree, but you can still roll another acrobatics check to escape. I'll even give you the DC. It is a DC 14.
Okay.
Yay!
Taking the time and effort, you think to yourself, wait a minute, I'm a turtle. You sink your arms into your body, and you notice that the bindings are starting to get a little bit loose. As you are now free,
To do whatever I want.
would you
Oh.
like to roll a stealth check, or would you like to just... Well, you feel like you can escape now, but you are still standing there, and the bandits are like all just... You're about to finish up and everything. One of them is even lit the tip of a crossbow bolt on fire.
Okay. You see something? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to hide. So that's a stealth.
Roll me a stealth check. Alright, at that point, I think the best thing to do is to slowly sink down on the ground, going turtle style, and you slowly make yourself unseeable in the bush. How far do you go?
He becomes one of the bush.
Can I go behind this bush?
I would pretty much say that as they are distracted and so forth, one of them is going to make a roll to see if they can spot you. Alright, that's 0, so this is just going to be a flat roll.
Yay.
Alright, so you think one of them is like paying attention to you, but they're just talking amongst each other, and you do.
Can I roll perception to see if I noticed he got away while I'm trying to devise a crazy plan? Like, okay, you're gonna go to there, and then you're gonna go get the turtle, and the turtle's not there.
Roll me a perception check.
I want to roll perception as well.
Nope. The turtle's not there. I just looked there, and the turtle's not there, and I'm just gonna go continuing back into what I'm saying.
You have no idea where he went. As you notice that the ropes are now at the base of the tree. And one of the bandits like, alright. Oh, boss! Boss! What is it? The turtle disappeared! What do you mean the turtle disappeared? Oh, you span out and find him! And Felix is like turning to you guys. He's like, "Ow, ow, ow."
Oh, I think we should leave, guys.
As they all begin to like rush around trying to see where he went.
And you said there was nobody left in the tower, right? That's
The only one in the tower would be over here. But Edgar, you notice something very odd. That guy is slumped over just a bit. You don't know why.
I guess nudges Nora and Mira point out to the guy that the guy in the farthest watchtower is slumped over.
Is he dead?
He's bread, Jim.
Mira, you do not see this.
Oh, because I'm still.
Which
I just point over that
Oh
direction.
yeah, my perception's really, really fucking bad. Never mind.
You are more concerned about where Olmec is. Edgar, you are the only one who notices this.
Yeah, I'm nudging him that the person in the furthest tower is slumped over, not paying attention. That's all she knows. to let them know that we could go that way as well.
He's Brett.
As the bandits start to like spread out and they start to look around again, Omic and the others, what do you do? I'm going to give you one action to do something.
Which one, are they all looking towards? They're all looking this way, right? All of them.
They are all looking about in this area, so to speak. Like they're trying to figure out where you went.
So no one would notice if, say, a certain bird went over here to try to get their stuff back.
Would you like to open the gate and roll me a stealth check?
Yes.
And at that point, Felix goes forth, and then he points out in this general direction. Sir, I think he went over there. Well, what are you waiting for? Go look.
Come on, let's go.
And you start to see some of them quickly run in that direction.
Okay, I think we all need to stealth and leave.
Yep. I just realized that I still have disadvantage because of heavy armor. Shit.
Well, don't we get the +4 to anything we roll right now?
Plus
Specifically,
D4. Plus D4.
Oh,
It's a D4 and it's only for attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Shit.
okay. So, just you want me to? Can I roll stealth?
All of you may roll stealth, as Felix is giving you the opportunity to escape.
Fuck.
Clank, 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 clank. Yep, inspiration, I think, still.
Nope. I burned it when I was trying to help the frog, the Torl escape.
Wrong campaign.
Yep.
Wait, you actually did use it? I don't remember you using your
He
inspiration.
did.
I did.
Does
Only
anyone
one
else
person
in this small little group have inspiration to use?
No.
Only one person has inspiration left.
Who's
And it
that?
ain't me.
If
Oh
Damn
dear.
it.
I give inspiration to Nora, would that be a 13 then?
Are you sure you want it to be a 13? I was gonna say you can re-roll.
No, I'm asking if I were to give it to Nora.
Are you sure you want to make it a 13?
No, I'm not sure. I'm just asking if I did, would they have to re-roll again, or would it be the 13?
It would be a re-roll most likely.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? Re-roll.
Okay.
Double.
It's better than a 4.
All right. So, did everyone else roll their stealths?
Yes.
All right, Omek, are you still staying there?
Sorry. The rest of the guys, the bandits, are looking the other way still, right?
The bandits are going in the direction where Felix pointed out.
Okay, then I'm gonna run up and help our guys escape the cage.
The door's unlocked.
Yeah, the door is unlocked. As you then see Edga and Mira start to sneak out just a bit. And Nora, as you start to make your way forth, you drop your wooden pot shield, and it clangs on the stone. And all of a sudden, everyone here looks over at you guys, and he says, "Wait a minute, there he is! They're escaping!" And before that happens, the sound of gunfire goes off.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I guess just repeat
Where is the gunfire coming from again?
It is coming over from this forest.
Hmm. And everybody's looking over there. Edgar, go grab our stuff, quick.
I guess
You're stealth better than all of us.
They see you. They
oh,
see
okay,
you.
you're right.
You have been
They see
spotted
everybody.
because of Nora.
And
How
then,
could you?
but they're all looking in the direction of the shot, right?
They quickly turn over the direction of the shot, but
Okay, I
Right
didn't know
now-
if she could re-stealth. Never mind.
yeah. Everyone's gonna have to roll for initiative.
Except Sylvia.
Sylvia, actually, you happen to be right at the edge as you hear the gunshots, and you quickly make your way towards the scene.
Oh, good.
You rush over because you noticed that they were like getting into position. You saw what was happening. You stayed behind, and right when you heard the gunshots, you noticed that fighting was going to begin.
Okay. Am I behind the gunshots or?
You are behind the gunshots.
Oh, good. How many of them do I see?
It is the group that you guys were currently following.
So 4 guards, the dickhead with the dogs, and the dogs.
Yes.
Great. Let's see. I don't see where I am.
You're at the very bottom corner.
Okay, there I am.
You and Trevor are transversing. He's trying to be as quiet as he can. Sylvia, I think we're getting to the camps.
Yeah, we probably are.
And I need to roll me some battle music.
Do I see everyone? And roll initiative with advantage. 22, I think is going to be as high as it's going to get.
Remember to click on. Oh, nope. You did. Never mind. Sorry. Doop-a-doop.
Alright, so at that point, you then hear the sounds of dogs coming into the scene. And a couple of Ironman scouts with armor holding rifles. As the other bandits that pretty much went down here
Are all dead.
are, yes, all been shot on sight.
Does this one have a gun?
Which one? That one.
The guards have guns. Although the ones with the guns stayed behind.
Oh, so the bandits with the gun stayed behind. Shit. Okay.
Yes. Except for one of them.
Which one had the gun?
Okay. These two have guns. This one has a sword.
Okay. Damn. So none of them have a weapon I can use within reach.
The one with the flaming crossbow was right here. And then as the Mastiff Hounds start rushing in, and they are all going to go on their turns.
Okay. I'm going to dash. How far is that? 60 feet. How do I do the ruler again? Wait, right. I know how to do this. Yeah. Scroll up. 60 feet. Okay.
And this guy is a boss-like character, so he's going to roll. Alright, so
What is the range that I could throw a dagger?
As far as you can throw Trevor.
Oh no.
20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for now. I thought I was gonna go first. Should I just go back to where I was?
What's your deck, Sylvia?
My deck. Oh, 3. So I did go first.
Yeah, you are gonna go first. I gotta roll for Felix, and I gotta roll for Trevor. Let me see. Trevor is a plus. Oh no. Add that +1. So his is a 15. And Felix is also a +1. The Felix is +1, so. Alright, so Sylvia, you go first. As you happen to get to the edge, you move all the way over there.
Is there any way that I can see where our weapons are?
Roll me a perception check, then that'll be your action.
Okay. Perception. Oop, that was with advantage. Does it matter?
9.
That's a 9.
Damn.
Out of all the commotion, you can definitely tell that they might be in one of those carts.
Shit. Do any of the carts have guns?
Not with that roll. You won't be able to tell what's what in there unless you do an investigation check.
Later.
All right, you still have a bonus action and you already took your movement action.
Yes.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Can I try to flag down the attention of any of the group?
Oh wait, these guys were standing behind. They're still alive. Oh.
Good. Fantastic.
Rolling for bandits. Because the bandits are going to go all on their turn.
As long as they murder each other and not us.
That is a 4, so the bandits are going to go last. Nope, Omeg's going to go last. I am sorry, buddy.
Then I'm going to, I can't shout, because that'd be a bad. You know what, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna hold action.
I don't think you can hold a
right.
bonus action.
Yeah, never mind. I'm good.
Okay. So, it is now Biff's turn. And at the point, he looks at you guys. He looks at back what's attacking him. He's gonna pull out his axe and he's gonna roar.
Roar.
And he's gonna charge up in this direction. And he's going to throw a hand axe. 15, that will hit one of the Mastiff Hounds. Oh, no, wait, no. Let's see. Hand axes uses strength. Oh, my bad. That's a +8. That's supposed to be a +8. This is the damage. As he goes for tossing one of his hand axes and kills one of the mastiffs straight on with a hand axe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I was going to try something.
Let the dogs die.
Edgar, it is your turn.
Let's see. We make a dash for our. Wait. There's a way. Yeah. For our items and stuff.
Okay, as you start to run the opposite direction, you notice that Lamara is also having a line of sight of you. Oh, you sure you want to stand there? That's a fireplace.
Right.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do? You have a action and a bonus action. Actually,
Can
no.
I shout?
Did you use your bonus action to dash?
Say yes, because you got cunning action.
Cunning actions, yeah.
All right. So, you have an action.
My action is try to use this thing as cover from everyone on this side.
All right. You want to make it as a high check? Go ahead and roll me stealth.
Hide check. Wait, which one? Normal stuff. Nice.
All right, 22. As you then quickly dive underneath the cart, hiding behind the wheel. Nora, it is your turn.
Okay, I am. I am going to move. I will be moving my 25 feet. And I don't have. I do have range. I do have range. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on that dog.
All right, you can cast Sacred Flame. And the Mastiff Hound must make a Dexterity saving throw.
Just point in the direction and snap.
That's a 19.
That
Dang.
is a very mobile dog.
It rolled a 17.
Edgar, what are you doing?
Looking.
Edgar is currently hiding underneath the cart. As Nora, you go forth and cast Sacred Flame. The dog, it doesn't seem to affect the dog whatsoever.
Cool. That's my
Alright.
turn.
It is now Trevor's turn, and he is going to hide like a bitch.
God damn it, Trevor!
Instead, he is going to whimper and cower.
There you go.
And he thinks he's hiding behind a tree, but in fact he's just cowering.
When I
Is
get
that-
up,
It is
If
now
I
the
s-
Mystique's turn. It's not your turn. It's not your turn. And they're all going to go and charge at Bip. Alright, and Bip is going to take 2 attack actions. They do not have pack tactics, so... Actually, no, they do! I
uh-oh,
forgot. Beastmaster here.
uh-oh.
Alright, so that's a 19. Alright, he's gonna make a +4 DC save.
Oh.
Alright, he succeeds on that. A nat 20. He takes 7 piercing damage. Alright, next one is going to bite. That is a 22. That is a 2. And the next one is a nat 20. Oh. Okay, no, they don't get caught. Alright, so 2 saves. And he fails. Alright, at that point, you see him, like, get bit by one dog into his arm, and there's like, "Argh! Argh!" And then he gets proned. As all the dogs start to, like, tackle him, and he starts getting bitten and everything. And this is for 9 points of piercing, so that's extra.
That's a lot of damage.
He seems to be okay, but he's like getting like the dogs are trained enough to like take him down. You then see this guy pull out what seems to be a very long barreled rifle, and then he points it over at this guy. As he takes 9 points of damage. And 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And actually, no, that's piercing. And 3 points of fire damage. As you just see this bandit just go flying backwards. as you see a small little burst of gunpowder hit his chest. Falls over dead. Mira, it is your turn.
Yeah, I can't do much, so I am going to try to make my way over to where Edka is.
You can dash.
I am going to dash, so... Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, so I'm over here. Can I look through the cart to find my wand? Or my rod?
Roll me investigation check.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how did you get there?
I dashed.
Oh,
So I can't roll investigation?
nope.
Okay, well, I'm here. I can then just wait. So.
Alright. So, at that point, as you rush... You still have a bonus action, though.
I'm going to use the cart for cover as well.
Okay. I will say roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. No, that's an egg thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to say you just take cover, but you're not hidden.
Okay.
I apologize. Yeah, you still use that as cover from the front lines. It is now Felix's turn. And then he shouts out, Amara, please, we have to run! And Amara is just looking angrily. And she's looking at you guys, but then she noticed that Bip is getting attacked. And then she's going to make a war cry shriek. She's going to charge in. And she's going to throw 2 daggers. That is a net 20. As one of the dogs get hit, and it hits it right in the face. And she's going to reroll again. That is a 12. What is their armor? That is a hit. She needs to reroll. That is a 7. As you just see 2 daggers just fly forth and hit hit both of these hounds, getting them off of Bip, but one of them is still like biting onto his arm. Felix is gonna go and run over to you guys for his action, and then he's gonna go look through the stuff. It is now the guards' turns, and they're gonna run up. And let's see. This one is gonna go forth firing at that one. These 2 are gonna go and fire at these. Alright, so that's a D. Alright. This one's critically injured. And this one gets grazed. Right. The bandits come forth. They start to retaliate. This one moves back a bit. This one tries to run back just a bit. And they are also going to take shots. They have a +3. That's a miss. And one of them was a hit. As this guy is going to take 8 damage. All right, and these 2 bandits are gonna go forth, and they're going to take cover behind these logs. And one of them is gonna pull out. They're gonna pull out their crossbows. Olmec, it is your turn.
It's been 300. Okay. All right. Form of round bear.
Okay.
Did you do a heroic pose to wild thing?
Yes, I cast wild shape and turn myself into a brown bear.
Right, you're going to turn into a wild bear. This is your second wild shape form.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to put you over here, and I'm going to give you full control over the bear.
Rawr. Cool. Does that consume my action, or can I attack?
I thought wild shape takes your bonus action since you're of the fang. Of the moon.
That sounds right. Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna run at this guy. He's a bad guy, right?
That is one of the bandits. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna attack him using my brown bear's multi-attack.
Okay. Give me a bite attack and give me a claw attack.
Bite.
That is a nat 20.
Nom 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 nom.
All right. So let's see. That is slashing or piercing. Roll me the damage.
Right. Damage is.
I think that's piercing. Okay, so with a sharp stick, triple damage to the target must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw. Now, fair to say the target loses an eye. If you can roll me the damage real quick.
Yeah, it's not showing up underneath where I can put the damage, or
You're supposed to click attack.
oh,
All right.
fine.
So that is 16 times 3. I'm gonna say this. The moment you turn into a bear, the bandit quickly looks at you, and you charge in, you go forth, and then you snap right into his head, your full claws, full power, and you crush his skull with his eyes sticking out. Blood is dripping from your maw, and he just falls over headless. You still have some movement, and you can make another attack with your claw.
All right, so I'm going to go for this guy, and I'm going to claw at him.
Right here. That is a 9. That is a miss. The
Okay.
moment you just stumble forth, you spit the head out, blood still dripping. The other guy sees you, sees what happens to his buddy, and you try to claw at him, and he like ducks underneath the cart just a bit. Sylvia,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Goody!
Touches.
I still don't have a weapon, but I'm going to run out. over to the cart where the elf boy is. And I'm going to shout at this lady, "We hate these guys more than we hate you! We're grabbing our weapons and we're going to kill them! They have reinforcements!"
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage due to the fact that Omek just bit one of their heads off.
Okay, I don't speak for the bear. God damn it, Omek.
Don't play the bear.
Let's see. Deception.
Was it
With disadvantage.
Yep.
Persuasion with
Oh,
disadvantage.
persuade.
Or deception, yeah.
It's the same roll for him.
Yeah, it's the same roll.
Alright, so that's still a 13.
Yeah.
She doesn't trust you at all at this point.
Well, doesn't matter. We're gonna help you kill him.
Actually, hold on. I need to make this roll real quick. For insight.
That's fine.
She turns to you, and she gives you death glare eyes. And then she says something in her native tongue that none of you actually understand, and she's pointing her daggers at you.
What's her native tongue?
You don't know.
Huh.
It's a language no one understands here.
It's fine by me. I'm grabbing my weapon.
It's not a air language.
Can I grab my bow?
You tried to use a deception check, so unfortunately,
God
no.
damn it. I want my bow!
You should have not made that call.
Hmm.
Alright, it is now Bip's turn, and he's going to go forth and grab his axe. He's going to roll with disadvantage. That's still a hit. As you just see him just stand up, swiping forth, slashing at this Mystique, cutting it in half. Poor doggy. And then he's going to go... He's going to take half his movement to get up here. To get back on full feet. And then he's going to slowly lumber towards this guy. And he's going to swing... and miss. As the guard quickly turns to Biff, and he uses his musket just to block the attack. Eka, it is your turn.
Does getting out of stealth cause an action?
No?
I get out of stealth to go looking through the stuff, the thing for our stuff.
All right, roll me investigation check.
Oh.
All right. You don't find your stuff. However, you do happen to find a bunch of random weapons of some sort.
What kind of weapons?
I would say there is a crossbow that is not loaded.
With no bolts?
No bolts are loaded in, no.
But I did not find any bolts as well.
Nope.
Hey, it's a crossbow.
I know. I could throw it at someone. Edgar just puts it to the ground and keeps on looking around.
Okay.
To Sylvia.
Nora,
What am I supposed to do with this?
it is your turn.
I'm going to move 25 feet to this square, and I assume that's in range. Yep, he is. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the
On the what?
On the guard.
that Bip is attacking.
Oh. They just cut out that here.
So I'm moving sort of in front of the one bandit and using Sacred Flame on the guard.
Alright, Sacred Flame on the guard. He's gotta make a dexterity check. He rolled a
Failure.
6, and he takes 5 points of fire damage.
He's toasty now.
Radiant
He is-
damage is OP.
He is bloodied.
Oh, these guys.
And I'm just gonna say to Edgar and everyone else around the car, give me the damn hammer! And that's my turn.
Alright, it is now Trevor's turn.
What pitch are you gonna cry in now?
At that point, Trevor's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then he sees the guy over here. And then he's just going to call out to him.
Please tell me he knows Vicious Mockery.
Oh man, what is Trevor gonna do in this situation?
Does he not?
Run to Sylvia.
The lady!
Alright. Trevor decides to be a fucking hero for once.
No way! Go, Trevor!
You just see him running towards him with his loot.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh shit, that hit!
Wow.
Oh, that's one
Well-
damage. And at that point, he hits the guy. He's like, oh! Did you just hit me with a loot? I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Trevor is my hero, and I love him so much.
It was an accident?
It was an accident!
I meant to support you, Strum.
And out of sheer kindness, he's gonna cast Healing Word on him.
No!
Ah!
It's like, I'm sorry, here, I'll heal it. Get off of me! Who the fuck are you? At that point, this guy's absolutely confused.
Dogs are dead.
Yes, the dogs are dead, thank you. It is now this guy's turn. And, at that point, he's just gonna go straight up and, punch Trevor in the face.
Ooh.
Good distraction, Trevor. Good job.
As you see, he punches him in the face, hits, and deals 1 point of damage. And Trevor goes down and is prone.
Wow.
We've got to save Trevor.
Let me go!
Find your stuff faster.
Mira, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm an idiot because I thought I had to have my staff to cast stuff. So I'm gonna go. Oops, I don't want to be on the roller anymore. Can I stop with the roller? Thank you. Okay.
Do you have your arcane focus on you?
Well, if it has VS next to the spell, I don't need it, do I?
Verbal, somatic, and material. So if it's verbal, you can still cast it.
Yeah.
And if it's
Okay,
so
yeah.
you-
See, I'm just an idiot and I didn't understand that stuff. But now I do, so I will be better from now on. I, like Trevor, and I think my magic missiles, if I move a little bit, can go and attack the guy that just punched him in the face. So let me move my character a little bit. Let's see how long can. Oh whoa!
What's the
What? Did
range on magic missile?
I'm looking that up right now.
Hold on. Magic missile?
Yeah.
That should be a decent range.
Yeah.
120 feet. Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, I'm good. There we go. So I think 120. Yeah, I don't even have to move. Okay, cool. I gotta roll a d20 first. Okay, cool. I don't cast wild magic.
Oh, wait. Wasn't there something that you did last time? Did you not do a WoW search when you were fully recovered? I forgot to do that.
Oh.
Because you used it last game, and you're supposed to... Shit, I forgot to make you roll that last time when you recovered.
Am I good? Can I cast magic missile?
Hold on. Pop up your Wild Chaos. Just to clarify, I apologize, everyone.
No, you mean the Tides of Chaos?
Yes, Tides of Chaos.
Little word
'Cause-
bubble next to it. That's what
Yep.
you need to click.
Okay, so let's see. Game with advantage. Anytime you regain this use of feature, the DM can have you roll the Wild Magic Search immediately after you cast a sorcery spell. One higher, then you gain the use of this feature.
So you can decide, or you could be nice and not make that happen. That's up to you. I don't want Trevor to die. Is my thing. I kind of like Trevor.
I will say this: if you're willing to get rid, use your inspiration point to give it disadvantage.
I already gave it to Dave, so he didn't die.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to roll another d20.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
I'm sorry. It came into effect. That's still not a nat one. All right, so you do regain Tides of Chaos,
Okay.
and no wild magic appears.
Oh, I got
So-
the one that nothing. Okay.
I thought you had to roll a 1 for wild magic to happen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. So does that mean I can cast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rolling at 1. Roll on the magic table.
Okay.
Well, I'm not thinking that.
No, you got that. If she rolls in that one, she goes wild magic.
Yeah,
that's
okay, so she's fine.
You guys confused me. So for some reason, don't I fire 3 magic missiles?
Yes, I apologize. I haven't added the three
That's fine.
set.
I'll just do another.
All right, and this is all going at who?
There's a jerk here. Who punched poor Trevor in the face.
All right. What's the range of your spell?
Quite
120
120 feet.
All right, so you then see Trevor in trouble. You go forth and you cast 3 magic missiles, and you feel yourself rejuvenated as your magic doesn't seem to be out of charge, and you fire forth, hitting this guy 3 times. He is still standing
Yeah, but don't.
As
fuck
he
with
takes-
Trevor.
10 points of force damage.
You can feel the force in him.
It's now Felix's turn. And Felix is gonna go forth and dig through your stuff, and then he's gonna turn to you, Sylvia. Here! And tosses your gear.
Ooh. I am going to take that. Do I have to roll at athletics to catch it or something?
No, he's just gonna hand it to you. That's his turn.
You're right there.
Good boy!
Lamara looks over at you guys, but then she notices that Bips is in trouble. So she's gonna go charging forth, and she's gonna make 2 dagger attacks. That is a hit. That is 8 points, as you then see her just run up forth and slash this guy's throat. Oh, wait.
So hard that he banished.
And then she's gonna turn and she's gonna go and throw a dagger at this one. As a nat 20. 16 points, and you just see her accuracy with daggers going all over the place. And this guy is now bloody too, as a dagger just goes forth and hits underneath his arm. It is now their turn, and they're going to see the situation that they're in. And this one's going to hide behind the trunk, the broken down tree trunk, and they're going to take flat shots over at Bip and Lamara. Uh, 12 misses, but Lamar gets hit with a 19. As she then takes 6 points of damage as a bullet grazes her side. Now, to be fair, you guys do not have to stay and fight. You guys can run for your lives if you have to.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
at
We've been leaving Trevor.
the bandits over here is like pointing out, oh, they're trying to take our stuff! And they're gonna pull out their crossbows and they're gonna fire over at Mira and Edgar. Actually, no, they don't see Wait, Edgar. Yeah, you revealed. All right, so they're gonna take 2 shots at both of you. All right, first one, Mira. That is a nat 1.
Wait, which one shot though?
Can I like do a ninja skill and like? Oh, never mind. That's fine. I'd rather
hold
do
on.
that. Okay.
A loose piece of clothing is pinned to the ground by your projectile. You cannot move it until you free yourself. All right, so this is what happens. He pulls out his crossbow.
It
And
launches
then
into
his
foot.
arm is stuck on the little branch of one of the logs. It's like, oh shit! And he can't fire. The other one's gonna fire at Edgar. Oh
Also
my
nat
god!
Wow. Holy crap.
Noisemaker. This attack alerts your target to your presence. At that point, he's like, oh shit, bud, are you alright? And then he shoots. He shoots himself in the arm. It's like the bolt flings back. He's like, oh shit!
Lord.
Oh, damn it, load up that fucking crossbow! Oh, God! And you hear him just cursing himself as they both are just stumbling over here. But the bandit over here, he's gonna crawl on all fours, and he's gonna disengage, and he's gonna just make a run for it.
That's an Omic attack of opportunity.
Nope, he disengaged.
Yep.
Bear! Fucking bear! Omek, it is your turn.
Aw, he ran away.
Dude,
Get Trevor.
The dude had to crawl underneath the cart and make a run for it. Oh no, wait, he doesn't go that far.
Oh, Mac, you're up.
All right. Well,
Gonna go
he's not-
after the other bandit.
or you
What's
go
that?
over the $2 Mickey.
He's running. He's running for it.
I can catch him.
There are bigger fish right now.
Like,
These 2 bandits are making lots of noise.
Or taking the cart.
Oh yeah, the cart.
That's full of your boss's stuff.
Well, he doesn't do that.
how would a bear carry a cart?
Like a horse.
You're large enough to just drag it.
We can push it.
All right. I grab both. I
You're a
grab.
circus bear now.
Yes. So I grab the front of the thing and pick it up and start dragging it off like a tuk tuk.
Okay, so
Wait, which one are you taking?
Which one? This one, right?
This one, I imagine.
are you grabbing it and like dragging it with your teeth? Because there's nothing strapping you to this.
Can I use my paws?
All right, so you're pushing it or you pulling it?
Pushing it.
All right, roll me a strength test.
All right. I will
As
definitely.
a giant bear.
Really?
Very weak.
As you try to shove this cart and try to tip it or push it, you do realize that they have a stone set, or like they have a little piece of wood stuck in the wheel to prevent it from going anywhere at this moment.
Kill them all, I guess?
Yeah. What
As,
does it do for my action?
that is your action.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
No, that's fine. I tried.
Sylvia. Oh, wait, no. I like to make a pause in the combat situation because here's what happens.
Satana is here.
Satana, you then hear a horse neigh as you see Satana riding into battle. But that's not the only thing you hear. You then hear loud trumpets coming from this direction as reinforcements have arrived.
Time to go!
We gotta get Trevor.
Nope!
Yep.
I'm taking the elf.
And that is where we're going to leave our party in a cliffhanger, ladies and gentlemen.
Why?
Because I have work tomorrow because I'm essential. I'm sorry.
Ah.
As we will continue on this session and to see what happens to our friends. In the meantime, thank you all so much for playing, and I all hope you have a good night.
Have a good
You
night,
as
guys.
well.
Bye.
Boy.
Hello.